welcome everyone. We're very, very proud to be implementing and launching the Martinhal Entrepreneurship event at the same time. It's the third edition of the series of events we've had. Initially, the first 2 years, we focused on companies and people who had created luxury brands in the family space, and we had amazing speakers. All the speeches are available on our YouTube channel, so please do have a look. But this year, we decided to focus on women leadership, female leadership, women in business, female founders raising money, because, well, A, I'm passionate about it, and B, yes, it is the zeitgeist, as someone was telling me this morning, yes. But I guess the zeitgeist has been there for me for years. I come from a family that originates in South India. My parents come from Madras, Chennai, as it is known today, and further south, a small village called Toputure in southern India, where girls stopped going to school generally after they arrived in their adolescent years. So it is amazing when I think back about how my parents, we were born in Singapore, so yes, we had a change, a game-changing event in our lives, and we moved to Singapore, or we were all born in Singapore. But my parents gave us full empowerment and, made us dream of becoming Indira Gandhi or Margaret Thatcher. And never once did I feel, that I should be focusing on certain subjects or not. I mean, it's amazing that we are facing today this revolution in promoting STEM subjects for girls. So it's a great honor for me to have my mother here today in the audience, right in the middle there. And she, yes. There's no doubt. I mean, she deserves a Lifetime Achievement Award. She's been married to my father for nearly 50 years, jokes aside. But she and my father together managed to get their daughters. I went to University College London to do electronic engineering, and my three sisters went to Oxford and Cambridge, and they pursued their own interests. I mean, we weren't all scientists or mathematicians, but yes, one did economics, one did philosophy and physics, and the other did law. But coming from the roots that they came from is an amazing thing for me. From, especially my father, a small village in southern India. So we have challenges, but, honestly, these days it should be much easier to promote women going into doing their own thing, definitely getting them to be interested in mathematics and the sciences, if that's where their calling is. Dance, if that's where their calling is, there's no shame. I mean, we should be promoting their interest, their passion, for them to find their passion in life. My 4 children, we have 4 kids, each of them loves different things. And I would say the contrary too. I said this in one of my speeches late last year, that, if my sons love cooking, that's what they should be doing. We should not be stereotyping anything or anyone. So this is one of my passions in life, is definitely, to promote female leadership as well as women in business. And this year we had great luck, because we reached out to several speakers and they all agreed to come, which is amazing. So thank you, all speakers who are here from all over the world, as well as from Lisbon. Without having these conversations up on stage and, trying to inspire young women and men, it's impossible to fix problems. And why do I say young men as well? I mean, equality starts at home. And I definitely would like to returned the favor to my husband and put him on a pedestal, and actually his mother too. The truth is, men have to be involved in this conversation too. My mother-in-law is actually a very nice women's rights activist from Switzerland, and I always believed that the reason Roman, my husband, is so, I mean, he doesn't have an ego about, putting me up on stage and allowing me to be the face of the organization, even though we are partners in this business, because he says, we have to work together to bring our business forward, and I'm letting you do the job you're good at. So very often, there are glass ceilings and or cliffs, because either men don't want to let the woman do the thing they're good at, or men might want to push the woman off the cliff. I mean, great example, Theresa May, that's my opinion. They made her leader because it was an unsolvable problem, Brexit. Anyway, that's a whole other topic, and let's not get into that. But so, let's engage, men and women, engage in this topic, and, Martinhal is doing its part today to help this happen. Can you all hear me? I keep hearing my voice getting louder and softer, but yeah. So the design of the room, I mean, we're pretty proud of having done this. They're all projections. We got away from stickers because it was impossible then. I had my team complaining that they then had to paint the whole room afterwards. So this year we went for light projections. And my team suggested a pop art idea, and we worked on that together. And behind me, you'll see all the speakers up on the wall. So all of today's speakers are up on the wall here behind me. And we've got, yes, the only men behind me are Stefan, Colm, and Pedro, because they're the only male speakers. And you'll find out the reason why we organized it this way. Rita's going to be interviewing a male panel of VCs and talk about female founders raising money. And around the room, we've got several figures, characters, famous singers, the Queen of England, of the United Kingdom, Audrey Hepburn, but we've also got certain men that I chose, and it's not a full and inclusive list, obviously. I mean, it's impossible. But I've got Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, and Ronald Reagan up there. And I just wanted to explain the reasons, because I know it's all controversial. I've got Indira Gandhi and Margaret Thatcher, and some people might, tell me about the things they did wrong. No one's perfect, okay? But these three guys you see up there managed to put female Supreme Court justices into the American Supreme Court. And I think for that alone, they should be up on this wall. And that's what I mean by men have to do their part as well. And yeah, we've got lots of other characters, Malala. I should have Greta up there too, but the space is limited. So, all the things behind the Martinhal Entrepreneurship event are sort of reflected around you on these walls. I have 15 minutes left, so I wanted to give you a quick update of what's happening at Martinhal. Some of you are here for the first time. I'm meeting several of you for the first time today, and my husband informed me last night, actually, not many people know what the Martinhal concept is about. After he went for the dinner, I said, I know, it's okay. They're here for the first time. So I just, 1 minute on what Martinhal is about, in case you haven't been here before. We are a hotel product for families. And someone from America, who was it who said this morning, well, the usual thing in America is it's just for the kids, right? So somebody said that to me this morning. Yes, we wanted to go beyond that. We wanted this to be an amazing luxury product for the parents, the grandparents, as well as the children. What we found when we started in this business was that there were the Club Meds of the world and Robinson Clubs, and they're fantastic. But they weren't doing what the modern parent wanted. We were having children later in life. We are having children later in life. And the places we used to go to are not as welcoming to us as we would like them to be. So this is the pain point we try to solve, i.e., to make this an amazing place with sophisticated experiences also for the parents and a great experience for the children. Every person in the family should go away from Martinhal thinking that was a great holiday. And that's what we're about. Disney is great. I wish I had shares in Disney. But after 3 days, I'm exhausted. I haven't had a holiday for me. And I've spent a lot of money. So, you know, it's great. So this is what we're trying to do here, trying to let the mother have her cappuccino with the foam still on it. See, this is what the mothers all get it. And the fathers should too. That's why you should bring them to Martinhal. We are now working on our 5th Martinhal in the Park of Nations area. It's in Lisbon. It's close to the airport. Some of you don't know what the Park of Nations is. It's the old Expo. It's still called Expo by the Portuguese. It's the Parque das Nações. And then people start clicking. Yes, it's in Lisbon, because some people tell me, but that's not central Lisbon. It is central Lisbon. I mean, I call this Greater Lisbon, Cascais, so, you know. And I'd like to show you a quick film it's 4 minutes, just Roman and myself explaining what Martinhal Residences, which is the new product, it's a branded hotel residence, is all about. So, yeah. It's Carlos, yeah, thanks.
Life in Europe's sunniest and coolest city.
Volume.
Family-friendly district called Park of Nations. And there in Park of Nations, at the main avenida, at the most...
Maybe at least we have the subtitles too.
We are going to build Martinhal Residences. Martinhal Residences will be a service department development.
No?
Next to a park overlooking Park of Nations.
Start again. We are allowed to redo. It's okay. It's an entrepreneurship event.
Family apartments and a full range.
Can we just start from the beginning, please, Carlos?
Lisbon, likely Europe's sunniest and coolest city, has a contemporary family-friendly district called Park of Nations. And there in Park of Nations, at the main...
Yes, okay.
Lisbon,
thank you.
likely Europe's sunniest and coolest city, has a contemporary family-friendly district called Park of Nations. And there in Park of Nations, at the main avenida, at the most prestigious location, we are going to build Martinhal Residences. Martinhal Residences will be a service department development next to a park overlooking Park of Nations with panoramic sea views. It will include luxurious, spacious family apartments and a full range of our award-winning family services and facilities. It will not just give you as a family a head start for your life in Portugal, but will also be a fantastic property investment.
The Park of Nations was an area that was completely reconceived for the World Expo in 1998, using a completely modern urban framework and considering the future residential needs of the city of Lisbon. It has over 7 kilometers of waterfront with safe pedestrian areas, biking paths, and areas for kids to play. It even has a water sports center, a great concert hall, as well as an oceanarium. So I think it's a fantastic place where parents can enjoy great architecture, interesting restaurants, as well as culture.
It's 5 to 10 minutes away from the airport. It has its own train station, its own metro station, its own bus stations that actually link you not just with Lisbon or Greater Lisbon easily, but with the rest of the country. We had, of course, the aspiration to create great architecture too. So we commissioned one of Portugal's leading international architects, Eduardo Cabinha Lopes, to help us with this challenge. We asked him not just to come up with a beautiful, contemporary looking building that fulfills all the green credentials, but we asked him to create a building that increases the quality of the living experience within the apartment by incorporating nature in its design.
An important part of my own requirement for Martinhal residences was really the creation of this concept of the Martinhal Family Circle, which is a club where mothers or fathers can even work while the children are being looked after. It's sort of a co-working space, as well as where moms and dads can have yoga lessons even. So there is work as well as leisure. And the whole point about Martinhal residences actually is work, live, love. It brings together this concept of a holistic experience. It's a great place to live.
Martinhal Residences is a great property investment because of many reasons. First, fantastic location, prime location. Secondly, it's a combination of residential living and hotel living, which is unique. Thirdly, you can rent it out through the hotel operation and this way achieve far higher rental returns than if you would simply rent out an apartment to the open marketplace.
Roman and I had 4 children while we conceived the Martinhal Sagres Hotel and Resort. Between then and now, we have put an equal amount of passion and love in creating our hotels and resorts in Quinta do Lago, in Chiado, and in the heart of the old town of Lisbon, as well as in Quinta da Marinha in Cascais, in Greater Lisbon. It's so exciting to be feeding all this energy, experience, and passion into our Martinhal Residences project in the Park of Nations area.
Martinhal Residence is about you getting housekeeping, maintenance, and IT services at your fingertips. It's about your family getting access to top-class childcare, leisure, and meeting room facilities. It's about you getting your perfect family home here in Portugal.
Thank you very much. So that is being built. Construction has started. We're pretty excited. If you're around that area, do stop by to have a look. It's pretty exciting for us to be constructing from scratch again after all these years. Can I have the presentation, please? So what else are we doing in the Park of Nations area? This has become the area where we're investing in a lot, big time. We have 4 different projects, but really 2 different plots. Okay, so that was the first one, Martinhal Residences. Alongside Martinhal Residences, we're building a turnkey project for an insurance group, an office building. Okay, and we're focusing on education. Might come as news to some of you, and that is the point. I'm making this announcement today for the first time. We have some press here as well, and you heard it here first. So, Carlos, I'm just going to, I know it's down, right, this button, because it's kind of, yes, it's opposite to what one might think. It's down, not up. So, we today are announcing our start of the United Lisbon International School and the Education Hub in the Park of Nations area. It is on Avenida Marechal Gomes da Costa, number 9. We acquired an old defunct university called the Universidade Independente, which some Portuguese people know. It was defunct for 10 years, and we're repurposing that as an international school with an American curriculum, ending the last 2 years with an IB diploma, as well as offering advanced placement. Now, you might say, what is an education hub? So, first of all, why are we getting involved in education? Yes, our passion is for families. We're focusing on that area for development. And one of the issues is that the lack of spaces in international schools in Lisbon is stopping further investment. Families can't move here from outside the country, and I know Colm is nodding because in Dublin you had the same thing, did you not? Where you need, they had Nord Anglia and some other brands coming in, and we need more international schools in order to attract the families that need to move. So the location is right here. This is the Park of Nations, and we're on this main road going up to the airport on Avenida Marechal Gomes da Costa. And, oh sorry, of course, a total of euro 50 million investment in 34,000 square meters of total development. That's around 350,000 square foot for the Americans. So a large complex, really, that we're developing. This is the total space. The red line delineates the space. We first bought this building and grounds here, and last week we completed on this part here. Now, what are we putting in? I mean, I've already told you about the school, so it will have 1,000 capacity for 1,000 kids from early childhood all the way up to grade 12, 12º ano, as well as the American curriculum IB program with AP, Advanced Placement. These are diplomas which are much in demand by a lot of the foreigners moving here in order to get their kids either into European school, universities or American universities. And we're working on a modern and innovative education philosophy in the school itself, but it needs much more. Schools these days, especially in an urban environment, we have the opportunity to do much more than that. As a mother of 4 kids, I know the challenges. If you want your kids to do after-school activities, you know, you have to organize a bus to bus them around all the different, you know, so that they can pursue their different interests. It would be great if they all did the same thing. No. I mean, I'm glad they all do the same thing. So alongside the school, in the Education Hub, we will have an academy that will help the kids pursue some of their language, extra languages that they might want to learn, music lessons, etc. We have some ideas. I mean, at the end, you know, we have several square meters, and it all depends on which tenants we can bring in, which other joint venture partners we can bring in. But, you know, we've got ideas in this academy to have cooking lessons, you know, everything that a child might want to pursue after school. But it's also open to the outside. We have lifelong, we're calling it a lifelong learning village. Why? Because these days it is not enough to stop, even us, learning after we have finished our university degree or even our master's or PhD. It's about lifelong learning. So that academy will be open to the outside, and it will be there for the parents of these kids who want to learn a language or Portuguese or pursue Chinese. So, and the Educator Lab as well. These are the elements that we can put into the Education Hub. What is one of the things that we keep hearing that kids should be exposed to much more because of the rise of artificial intelligence? Entrepreneurial skills. So in the co-working space that we intend to have in the Edu Hub, we would like that area to have a focus on education technology and to have the kids from this school also learn, you know, interact with the co-working space and hub to learn their little lessons that they might, you know, having internships, having an exposure to real-life working environment, have a coding school alongside so that they can, from a young age, get this very important life skill, and be in this circle of co-learning, co-creating, co-working, and co-living. Okay? That is the idea behind this education space. And a lot of it is about creating impact and being the showcase education hub where public schools can also come and learn about the latest innovations in education. So it's really to help, get the local environment of education a few steps above as well. And I can see that I have 1 second left, 2, 3, no, now I'm over time, so I had to keep it short. I hope you have a fantastic day. There are some announcements, as in, we are on live stream, so I hope everyone will do their best to make sure that the audience at home can also have a great show. We will be doing a group photo of all the speakers before lunch, please. So after the session before lunch, if everyone could come, the speakers could come to the stage so we have a group photo together. Do we have the chargers at the back somewhere? Yes, there's a charging station for those who need to charge their phones. The photos will be published through social media. So if you don't want to be on social media, I don't know, wear a mask or okay. And all speakers have a timer up front to keep them on time. The idea is that each speech is a TED Talk of 18 minutes to give the audience enough time to ask questions. So have a great day, everyone. Hope you enjoy.